Good morning, everybody. I forgot to wipe the messages from the last live stream. Sorry about that. How is everybody this morning? Hope you're all doing rather well. Well, where are we in the long dark? Yeah. Considering traveling to the Bleak Inlet. Unless I can find an excuse not to. Got a suspicion this run might come to a quick end if I do, but I need the woodworking tools, and I can't hang around in the coastal highway shooting bear on a regular basis, now can I? Well, I suppose I could. That's not much fun, is it? So, if you see the picture, by the way, on the YouTube thumbnail, and you blow it up, that's the trader's yacht, boat, whatever it is, which I've never seen before. Okay, let's bite on the bullet, and so to speak, and see what we need to do. The last time I checked, the weather was not conducive. No, it's not. I would get soaked quite quickly. I mean, I knew it was like this from last time. Why am I still carrying the flare pistol? I never use it. I think I've only ever hit an animal with it once. And if it comes to timber wolves, I prefer to shoot them. Now let's see if we've got our friendly local moose around. We do not. Only ever seen the moose in that location once. And then never again. Of course, there's always the possibility it's not there. The other place it ends up is over here by the end of the pier, which it is not. Yeah. This is going to get me soaking wet if I travel in this. And that is not a great combination. Soaking wet, exhaustion, traveling. It's not just an excuse, by the way. Need to plan how I'm going to get there. I really don't want to travel down that section of highway because of the inevitability of, almost inevitability of that bear. It's bad enough on the way back. Now, I can go up that road, realize I'm going in the wrong direction, and then sort of work my way around to get to the ravine. That's quite doable. Takes about a day, I think, and I have supplies in the ravine, which is useful. So what can I do to pass the time? That bear over there... Oh, drat. I'm doing it again. The bear that travels over in that rough location is actually a bother. It's worse than this one. This one I can go out and shoot. This one, actually, I can shoot it. I've shot it from here. And it has dropped dead. There's a theory that being in this specific location somehow breaks its pathfinding. Not her. Well, if nothing else, I can go see what it is I need to drop in order to get my weight down, because not only do I need to be light enough to climb, I need to be light enough to climb back up when I've got resources from the cannery. don't particularly want to go to the cannery, but I have a little choice, which means large pack of timber walls. I'm not sure if it's one large pack or two. In Voyager mode, I think I counted 8. And they can surprise you because they roam around the cannery. Yeah, that's the Dongs of Doom. Do I have anything I should be doing here? Now that's curing, that's curing. More wolf pelts. I have wood, I have water. What's my inventory like? I've got bandages. Let's see. These I am going to need almost certainly on the way back up. That's actually not bad. I'd be a bit overweight getting to the climb down. That's not all right. That's okay. I can live with that. And yeah, I've got this'll pass the time. I've got oh, excuse me. Ugh. I've got my concerns are the fact that after the first climb down, you enter into a very cold area. I mean, that in and of itself isn't too bad. I probably need to do some hunting up there so that I've got meat available for when I return, because I'm going to have to be quite lightly equipped on the way back up. So I ought to have a stash of meat and water waiting for me. I don't care much whether it's wolf or deer. There is at least one wolf up on the, I think it's called the plateau. It's that region between entering Bleak Inlet and then the climb down towards the coastline. The worst thing I recall seeing there was a wolf. I don't know whether there's more in Stalker. I ought to check, shouldn't I? Shall I cheat and check? I'm going to cheat and check. Let's have a look. See what... Oh, actually, I don't know why I'm doing that. This is a much more visible screen. Let's see. What I need is... Anybody got a decent map? There's the cannery. Not helpful. Maps. Let's have a look at maps. Aha! This is... Alright, let's have a look. Have I got a way of maximizing this? It would really help if I could zoom in on this. Otherwise, I'm going to have to just really lean in and squint so you can see every pore on my face. Okay, I'm going to have to find a better map. Let's see. Yeah, that doesn't help. Ah, okay. This is helpful. So, from the ravine, that's not too helpful. They haven't included everything on this particular map. It hasn't even got the climb down area. No, this isn't complete. This isn't complete. Not helpful, guys. Let's see if we've got, that's the Steam version. No, they say this is the complete map. I guarantee it isn't, because they haven't got everything there. Nope, it doesn't show everything. Yeah, nope. I'm looking at this, looking at the cannery. Nope, that's not complete. Normally I can find a map fairly easily that will... Nope, don't want to do that. Oh, come on. Somebody must have done a nice big map of this place, surely. One that I can zoom in on and see everything. You know, have a really good cheat. There we go. Let's have a look at that. Ah, okay. This might do better. Nope. I can't find everything large enough. Seems to be the best I can do. All right. Excuse me. I'm going to have to actually... You know what? I'm just going to pull it onto the screen. There we go. Now you can see what I'm seeing, I think. So this region here, this is where we come down. That looks like a dead deer. That's the wolf. So we actually have to sort of come down through here. We do go to the lookout. There are buildings up here which don't appear to be shown. So that's the first thing. Memory says there is a wolf there, but I don't think there's anything else. And then somewhere here, I think this is old. I think this is old, but anyway, we then have to come down through this area, which does take us down this road. And there is a wolf. There is what looks like a bear. Well, let me zoom in, will it? But one way or the other, if you come down this road, it takes you to the cannery. There is a bear that patrols this region. Yeah. Well, I'm not honestly seeing anything that is particularly surprising to me. Sorry about that. Oops, sorry. Old reflexes from a different game. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. The apartment complex is having a sort of get-together coffee morning type thing, and could I come along? I'd already told somebody no, I'm busy for the next couple of hours. Apparently they don't want to take no for an answer. Right, well hopefully that's the final interruption. Sorry about that. That was not the usual start I want for the day. Hang on a second. Is this actually set up for... It is. Okay. For some reason I thought maybe I wasn't hearing the game through the earbuds.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, not a great day for this. I want to hold off on shooting more bear until I can get the curing box done. Good morning, Danny. Good morning, Peanut. Good morning, Lola. How are you today? Good morning, Tony. What else can I drop? I don't really need that, do I? I can get rid of the accelerant. I'll keep the antibiotics, because you never know. I could save myself some weight by getting rid of the bearskin coat and wearing... You know what? I might do that. Instead of the bearskin coat... What? Let's see whether that helps at all. Oh boy. That's not a great... Saves me a few kilograms though.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, it saves me a lot of weight, that does. Oh, good. I'm glad you had a good birthday. I want my cloth. Want my leather. Not going to be taking the rifle. We've already decided that. I could swap this out. Could swap that out for a... Where's my regular bedroll gone? I do have a bedroll around here somewhere, don't I? Is that the only bedroll I've got? How can that be the case? Oh, there it is. So I'll tell you what. Weight saving. Ah, you know what I can do? I can sort of compromise here. What I can do is I can do that. Yeah, this is a compromise. Let's first of all repair it. Instead of carrying the bearskin bedroll, I'm going to make an improvised down-stuffed bedroll, which will hopefully give me a little bit of warmth without all the weight. It's sort of intermediate in warmth between a regular bedroll and the bearskin bedroll, so I think that's actually worth doing. Improvised down bedroll. Yeah, cabin fever risk. For Right. What else can I do? I mean, that's pretty good. I've trimmed the weight quite a lot. At some risk. That's the only downside. I can lose. I need more sticks. Let's drop the torches. Where's my torches? Actually, the other thing I'm not going to need down there is I'm not going to need the travois. So we can stash that away and save ourselves a kilogram. Okay. I ought to take the dusting sulfur with me, so that I can stash that. Because I don't need it anywhere except... Yeah. The dusting sulfur I can drop off somewhere in Bleak Inlet. So... Yep, so no bearskin coat, wolfskin coat. It's a little bit cooler, but I do have this, which is better than a regular. And I've still got some... I just blew my chance of doing a second ammunition trade, I think. But I got my weight down, and I'm carrying... I am, in principle, carrying what I would take with me. So... That's not bad. Alright. So I think we've got a configuration that works. Do I need to fix something? No, that's good. I ought... in principle, I should probably fix this and this. That's good. What's my crampons like? Crampons are at 91%. That's alright. Let's have a sharpening session. And technically, I should be able to leave the whetstone behind, but it's not that heavy, is it? Yeah, 0.1 kilogram. Yeah, we're good. In order to persuade myself not to do the reloading, I'm going to drop off my expended ammunition. Where did I put... Oh, right. That works. Every little helps. And I never use painkillers, so what am I doing carrying those around? Anybody else think... okay, I am going to take this with me in case I could drop it off. But having it on me has been useful in the past, so I can make a torch. I should make some cloth. What's my cloth situation like? Oh, I only have 3 cloth. Okay, I need some cloth, don't I? Right. Let's tear some clothes up. I mean, with 9 bandages, that's good for a fair amount of attacks. No. Right, let's go and sleep outside. I miss the lighthouse for this. The idea of sleeping at the top of the lighthouse was rather nice.
Oh, it's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Wonderful. Wow, that's a very old piece of bear. It dates to before I got level 5 in cooking. Still, I could technically dash back in if I have to. Not tired enough, okay. Oh yes, let's eat a whole 18 calories of meat, why don't we?
Looks like I made it through another night.
Morning, Anna, how are you doing? Don't want to go travelling in this. I want a nice clear day. And no, I'm not just making excuses. I don't want to have... I really do not want to have the whole... If I was coming back, that's fine. Heading out, I do want a nice clear day. I don't want this to devolve into another blizzard. I do not want to be soaked when I get to where I'm going. I mean, this is fine. I really do sound like I'm making excuses. I assure you, I am not. This is fine for, you know, making a quick trip somewhere. But it's not my preferred condition. I do need sticks. I can't make my mind up whether the game is working against me or working in my favour. Oh! Stupid deer scared me. This is why I'm not walking around and making long journeys, because I am already, in the brief time I've been out here, getting wet, which means cold, which means not a good circumstance to go long distance travelling in. You silly dear. "24 sticks is more than enough." And I don't need the gloves, but I probably do need more cloth. Although I'll find cloth on the way, won't I? You know what? I can fix the crampons. I might as well. There's 9 cloth. That should be enough. Do I want to take... No. This is not a case of do I want to take. It's a case of what do I leave behind more than anything else. And I had a thought and I can't remember what it was. Can anybody remember what my thought was? Answers in the comments. Have I read that? Yeah, I think I have. What was I doing? Oh, grief. What was I doing? So irritating when I do this. I know I had a thought. Something to do with sticks. Something to do with cloth. Alright. I've got 9 cloth. I've got 9 bandages. I got 7 of those. That should be good. I can pick up more cloth along the way. That's enough to build a snow shelter. Oh, crampons. Oh, crampons. That does not sound like... Oh, come on. I had some scrap metal. Here we go. Oh, I can't repair them. I thought I could repair them. Apparently not. Be like that then, I guess. So, anybody got any ideas about what I can do while I'm waiting? I guess pass the time. That would be the easiest thing. Would it not? Yeah, okay. We're just going to pass the... We're just going to rush through the day. Nope, everything is... Oh, great. Turned into a nice day. It's too late. By the time I got to the ravine, it would be... yeah. Well, I don't want to sleep it away because I want to be able to sleep tonight. So we're just going to have to do it that way. That's all right. Don't worry about it. Cross fingers. Great. Cabin fever risk. Again. I'd better be travelling today, otherwise I'm going to be irritated. I think I had to be awake for 10 or 15 years before I started talking to people properly. And that was after I turned 20. After all that, I've still got to do the whole pastime, sleep an hour. Yes, okay. Looks like I have no excuse. So, I am going to take a quick trip to the toilet. After which we're going to head for Bleak Inlet, or the ravine, to be precise. So, I will be back in a couple of minutes, because this is going to take a while and I don't want to do it on a full bladder. Right, I am back. Let's make sure I got everything. I just realized, do I have a... It's a good job I checked. I don't have a can. I know there's a can around here somewhere.
I think I can use this.
I don't want to take a pot with me because it's heavy, and I should be able to get enough water if I need to make it. Anybody think of any reason why I shouldn't go? Please give me a reason why I shouldn't go. So, in principle, the easiest way to go is straight along the road and then up. But that takes me straight through bear territory, which I don't wish to do. So I'm going to go up here on the left and go round. It's not the best way, but there's certainly going to be a wolf or so up here. It always is. Although the bear does come up here. But I think it comes back down again. Oh yeah, great. I could be heading straight for the bear. Again, I do not wish to do that. I'm not stinky, no. Right. Cross fingers. Oh, that's nice. I've got 3 people watching on Twitch. I posted on Discord, but according to Discord's own analytics, I could conceivably get affiliate status. That situation is a little confusing. If you look online, some say that to get affiliate status you need to have, over the period of a month, your average views over a period of a month needs to be 3. However, according to Twitch itself, on the achievement section, it's 3 views on any 4 days, and in the last 30 days I've done that 6 times. So in principle, depending on how they do their actual calculation, I might qualify for affiliate status right now. With thanks to the Warframe community. Yo. So what I want to do is not necessarily follow this road around. I need to cross over to the other road that leads up to the railway. Let's see if I can actually do this properly this time. Just move that out of the way. So in principle, I would normally follow around up there and get lost. This time, however, I think I'm just going to go down here. And hopefully I've guessed right. About where I should be going. Number of times I've made this trip, you'd think I'd have it down pat, but apparently I don't. And I'm hoping this is the correct road. I think that's a road ahead of me. Oh, great. You just decided I can't go up that slope. Silly thing. So hopefully if I just follow along here, I should end up where I want to be. Hello, rabbits. Yeah, because I normally end up coming down here. So at least I've taken that particular shortcut out of the way. If that's the right expression. And I can never remember if I can make my way through here. I don't think I can I? I have to sort of cut back down and around. Oh no, I should be okay. And then follow this road. Huh. How come I haven't found that frozen corpse before? Yeah, this is the road I think I came... Yeah, this is the road I came down from the ravine last time. Takes you down there and straight slap bang into the middle of... Oh, there's a bear coming into in the opposite direction territory that occurred to me last time. So... So far, this is the cleanest walk out towards the ravine I've ever done. Now, I wouldn't normally say this, but if anybody wants to dash over to Twitch and watch me on that to keep my daily statistics out, feel free. Because I am curious. As I said, according to Twitch, I need 4 days with an average of 3 views. And it says that in the last month I've done that 3 times. I need 1 more day. In principle, I should have it already, but I don't know how they calculate their statistics or when they update them. So... that would be a nice little milestone. Oh, thank you, Danny. It would also mean, actually, yeah, it would also mean that hopefully, if my understanding is correct, affiliate status should, as I have said previously, expand my so-called appeal because people will be able to change the resolution they watch me at. Boy. I'm very tempted to plink it. And it could be worse, but it didn't. Should have used the axe, it would have probably dropped dead. Except I'd... Hope the gunshot didn't wake everybody up. Hello, Anna on Twitch. Oh. Yeah. That's the problem. And that's why I want affiliate status, because like I say, in principle, they can change the resolution. I don't know where I learned that, but if more people don't get put off by the fact that they can't see me, maybe that'll work. That's weird. Well, the good news is my cabin fever shouldn't be a problem, because between here and Bleak Inlet, there's very few places to sleep for the night, and this has got to be my cleanest exit so far, apart from the wolf. Hello, ravine. Oh my goodness, yes, this has taken me half the time I usually do. It's just for once I actually get to pretend I know what the heck I'm doing. It's showing 4 people viewing on Twitch, so hopefully that counts. Oh good, I'm glad you liked it. I was a little disappointed about how dark it got. The silly thing is, if you want thunder and lightning and rainfall, Minecraft does that fairly well, and you can actually set up a view that looks halfway decent. I might do that again sometime with a different view. There's some mods that make Minecraft look almost like not Minecraft. You have to look quite closely to realize that it is actually Minecraft. The only problem with Minecraft is getting it set up. It's a very... Minecraft is weird when it comes to setting it up for streaming. So I shall have to do... I feel guilty sometimes about doing ASMR because it's very little work on my part, except for getting it set up. But I have and do use it to fall asleep myself. But the prologue Go Way Back one was a bit of a surprise. I didn't realize it was going to be quite so dark. There was also the jump scares of when the wind blew up and the shutters started knocking, which was funny. And I really didn't expect seasons to change so quickly. That was unexpected. You know, I may make it down to the I might get down to the warm cave at this point. This is going suspiciously well. Now I'm waiting for something horrendous to happen. A bear in the ravine. Actually, that wasn't an answer to my comment, because you probably haven't heard my comment until you hit, and yeah, never mind. Yeah. So, in principle, here's the plan. Get down to that warm cave today. There's a deer, I think, down there. Harvest that. Eat that. Go to Bleak Inlet itself. Kill the wolf. Get some food stashed there. That might take a day or so. Search everything. There is another revolver there. Or should be. Which one? I got to choose which revolver I want to have. And remember, I can't goat from the plateau in Bleak Inlet down to Bleak Inlet itself. You have to climb, because otherwise you get stuck. Apparently, there is still an instant death goat location in the ravine if you try and... I'm past 300? Last I checked, I was at 300. Yay! 3/5 of the way to fame and richness. Yeah. But no, there's a section over there. If you try, it looks like you should be able to get... Oh, great. Yes, great. 301. That's, yeah. Progress. Hang on. I always forget. I've got to go round, haven't I? Yeah, loads of time. Loads of time. Come on. Oh, yeah. There we go. That is really good. I will probably lose one or two. I always do, but at least now it should settle at 300 for a while. Right, here we go, everybody. Yeah, the falling snow as you go down is not conducive to my state of mind, I can tell you. Yay! We are down. Right, let's grab any cattails. Ravine basin. So now we get to search a bit. Let's grab some. Oh, great. A few rose hips and suddenly I've got
Okay.
and yeah, this stuff will all get left and or eaten. So now I need the cave, which should be around here somewhere. There is supposed to be a warm cave here. Ah. It's over there. So I am about here. So go down until I come across the deer carcass. And there's a bed in the cave, which is handy. And there's the cave. How about that?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Stop complaining, Astrid. Grab some firewood, grab some meat. There's the bed. There's the bed. Not much of a warmth bonus, but still. This is technically a warm cave. Yee, we made it. Why do I feel such joy? As if I've actually achieved something apart from climbing a rope and making it down here alive. The exit is literally just over there. Let's cook our dinner, make some water. She's going to complain again, isn't she? Yeah, that is strange. That would be nice. I mean, we can craft anything else up to including forging steel and making a dagger, but we can't. I will leave some water behind here.
I need to find a place to rest. This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Now, this is supposed to be a warm cave. So I'm taking a bit of chance sleeping for 4 hours. Yeah, that worked. And the good news is I haven't had to touch my main calorie source. Hope like hell we don't have a blizzard. You don't want there to be a blizzard. Still, there were cattails outside, so push come to shove. Don't forget to pick up my can. Right, I'm afraid my bladder is galloping at the moment, so I'm going to take another quick break, and then we will try and... Oh, great, it doesn't look fantastic out there. Anyway, yeah, I think I must have... Either the coffee's going through me unusually quickly today, or I've drunk too much tea, or both. So, I'll be back in a couple. Thank you. Happy potty time indeed. Right. Could be worse weather. Let's drop our... Ooh, drop that. Drop. Drop our firewood. And drop that. I think I'll drop a bottle of water as well. Bit chilly. I did not want to do that. That's 1,500 calories plus 250 plus 300. So that's not bad. And okay, that is but I'm not having to do any climbing, so I should be good. Which way am I going? That way, isn't it? I think. Right. I keep thinking.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh boy. Right, now I need to find a place to stay the night. I know there is one here. Ooh, you're kidding me. I've got to go straight through cougar territory? Alright, hands up. How many people knew I'm going to die to a cougar? I'm right here, and the cougar is right there. Wonderful. I didn't think to check. Did I? Wonderful. And I've got to come back through the same region. Great. I'm more concerned about checking for felines as I go through. Oh. In case anybody's wondering, this is nerve-wracking. Oh, brother. That's a bunch of wolves. So come on, who knew I was going to be coming through cougar territory? Somebody admit it. Oh, wonderful. Timberwolves? What's Timberwolves? Mental note to self. Useful sticks on the way back. Yeah, I've got 2 more to deal with. That's where I'm headed. So, ooh. Yep, it did. What Danny said was, if you have meat on you, she can smell it a hell of a lot further away than anything else, which I do have meat on me. And for what it's worth, my solution to dealing with Timberwolves under any circumstance is to put your back against a nice cliff. Because that limit, and there's the climb down next to me. With no rope. There should be a rope around here somewhere. Great, how am I supposed to get up there? Oh, this way. So, my idea about spending some time here hunting just went galloping out the window. Anybody else have any more encouraging things to say about cats? Ah, there's the rope. So I think what we're going to do is go back right now and deploy it. Oh. I don't want to be carrying this thing around, so while I have the opportunity, let's get the rope stashed. Yes. Life just got a little more complicated. Now the whole idea about gathering food up here just pretty much went straight out the window. Yeah, the problem is, if I go down that rope right now, which is just tempting to do, I will have to get to the cannery, or the... That's good to know. Oh, I'm sure she will. So it is tempting to go back down that rope right now. The problem is, between where I am and the nearest shelter, is quite just... I'd rather do it in the morning when I'm rested. And there is another place over there which is worth searching. There's a revolver there. And I think it's always there because it's one of the specials. Okay. Oh, look at this. We have flour. Firewood.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Looks like it's starting to snow.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Right. What am I going to do now? Time of day is it? Alright, so this is a possibility. Head down the rope. What time is it? Got maybe half an hour to go. I could make a dash for the... I don't have to go to the cannery. I could head to the fishermen's cottages. I am somewhat burdened, but it's not insurmountable. Well, the good news is I'm clear. Oh, look at this. I'm clear of her little region. At least in principle I am. Which is good. But it's still not a great place. And, yay. I think we're going to head down the rope. Thank you. Yes. Let's really crank up my anxiety levels. Why don't we? Oh, excuse me a moment. So I think I'm going to head for the residents' cottages. Brave the bears and the wolves and the moose. Oh my. It's not going to let me climb down, is it? Yeah. Let's drop half a litre. Damn it! Oh, yeah. I would normally stay up there, but that things got a little risky. Yes, that would be nice. Or better still, lower stuff down. Don't do that. Yeah. Okay. Just need to find the road, follow it around, take a left. I don't want to go all the way to the cannery. Last time I did this, I actually got all the way to the cannery without issue. Where I'm heading for is the cannery workers' residences. And there's 2 wolves. You're going to be difficult, aren't you? The big risk in this location is the bear. This is his territory. In fact, I once got mauled by him around about here after butchering a deer. But he is a pain. But if I head over this way, this cave is over there. It was last time. Do not want to do is, at this particular point, get into a minor firefight with the wolves at the cannery. We've got the wolves on the ice to worry about, of course. But yeah, that's where I'm headed. Cannery's over there, in case anybody's wondering. The bear does come on the ice, because you can shoot him from the hut, which I have done. And then it glitched. Not sure if that's a good thing or not. All right. That was a bit more rushed than I expected. I'll pick up the coal in a minute. Don't worry. I just want to get to a save point, essentially. This isn't actually a bad place to survive. Fishing hut, that right there. Wow. Memories. How about that? And then there's the cannery ahead of us. This is where, if you can believe it, I was sleeping outside in that fishing hut. A blizzard blew up and the temperatures began to drop, and it was pitch black. And that's what, 20 meters? It's not very far. All I had to do was walk straight from the back of that hut right there to here. Yeah? Middle of the blizzard. Nope, I ended up over there somewhere. And that is probably the most realistic experience you'll have in this game. Getting lost in blizzards. Yeah, there's a deer. So yeah, you can actually survive here pretty well. In fact, I might now go back out again, pick up the coal. Because otherwise Anna will give me trouble. If I don't pick up the coal.
sure I can carry much more.
Because for some bizarre reason, the coal respawns. Over there, curiously enough, if you go up to the lighthouse, you are actually in a very good position to fight off the timber wolves because they don't like climbing the stairs. So you can sit there and shoot at them.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Last time I was here, there was a rifle stashed right about in this location. Ooh, oats. I think, even if I got lost last time, I still found my way back, so I'm not too panicked.
This'll come in handy.
Aha! What's Oh no! I'm so sorry. It's not around a crevice here, is it? The last time I literally found it. Because it showed up on my display, like a curtain, for example. It's the only reason I found it, which is amusing. For certain values of amusing.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Okay. I should make some water.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Yeah, come on, little fire.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Warm soup. Oh, I healed a scurvy risk I didn't have. I didn't know I had. Alright, what we're going to do, it'll be a little early, I'm afraid. We will get through the night. And I'll bring it to an end. I'm genuinely surprised we made it this quickly, and okay, that's decent. That's good. It's new. All right, we're actually doing tolerably well. That's decent. Okay, not too bad. We are not doing too bad. It has to be said. Yeah, but the cannery is for tomorrow, where we will speed run to get the woodworking tools, which are in one of the huts. I hope I can remember where it is. There's also, as I recall, lots and lots of sardines. Oh, great. Oh, but I do have rose hips with me, so. And here we are.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, that's not the best day to be out and about in. Okay. Yep. This is actually as good a time as any to come bring it to an end. I know it's a... Oh no, it's not. It's been almost exactly 2 hours. So, that was quite a successful little journey. Made it unscratched, mostly. And so tomorrow we have the hunt for... Well, tomorrow we shoot wolves and try and find the woodworking tools, and then see if we can't get out of here without going through forlorn muskeg, which I do not wish to do at all. So, I will be back this evening with Warframe at 1900 hours Greenwich Mean Time, or 9 p.m. Sorry, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. And the Long Dark will resume at 9 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time tomorrow morning. Anybody who is subscribed should, cross fingers, get notifications if I go live at unscheduled times. So,
Man, this pack is getting kind of
between now and next time, I hope you all have a great day. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to everybody who went over to Twitch to try and get me to affiliate level. Cross fingers. I will see you all next time.